What I'm actually doing here is, well, I'm working together with a scientist, which is Charles Burant from the Michigan University, and he's specialized in plasma. And when I heard about this project, I really I thought this is something that we have to do, because I'm dealing with this chicken project, and on the other side I'm dealing also with the llama project. And then I had the idea. I said, why don't we look to the plasma of all these different animals, including me, you know? So I was talking with Charles, and he said, yeah, that's for me also interesting, he said, because from the point of view of research, that can give something brilliant. So we start to talk, and yeah, I sent my blood. I sent the blood of the llama. I sent the blood of a rooster. I sent the blood of a hen, and I sent the blood of a chick. So we were seeing which one is the closest to me, and the outcome is the chick. And I was not so much surprised that the outcome was the chick, because the chick is the closest to the egg. When the chick is coming out of the egg, you know that he is still having these components, I'm thinking, inside of that. And now comes the very interesting part. The interesting part is that I'm dealing already for 15 years with the llama project. And why llama? It's it's like I'm working as an artist, and I called it accidents. That means that something is coming on your way, and you have to ask the question why. So on a certain moment, I had these llamas in my garden, because I have a huge land with 3,000 chickens, and there is a lot of grass. So I was saying to my wife at that moment, I said, what are we going to keep? Are we going to keep llamas or little cows? What to do? So we came to an agreement that we have to keep llamas. Also, she loves the llamas. And so I was buying llamas. And then I met a scientist, which I'm working with. And I was asking me, I said, listen, I bought some llamas. Why do I have llamas? He said, I don't know. He said, but I know that there is a very brilliant research project on the dromedar and on the immune system of the dromedar. He said, and there are Belgian peoples also involved in that project. So I said to him, I said, yeah, but the dromedar is familiar with the llama, is the same animal. I said, why don't they take llamas? That's maybe easy. So, years passing, and I was buying llamas for the birthday of my wife, by the way. And so I met the scientist again, and he said, Koen, you know what happened? The projects went from the dromedar, because they were facing too much problems to have the blood of the dromedar in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. So they switched into the llama. So I said, okay, so there we go. So the project is moving closer to me. All of a sudden, also a couple of years was passing. The guy where I'm buying the llamas from, he said, you have to come to a party, because the scientists who are dealing with this immunization of the llama are here. And maybe it's interesting that you talk to them. So I went to the party, I started to talk with this scientist, and they say, yeah, the project is going well with the llamas, but we are facing other problems. So there is no really compatible way between the llama and the chick and the human, they say. So that could be a problem, because the llama, what they do actually is to try to make medication against degeneration diseases and viruses from the immune system of the llama. Well, it's very complex, and I'm not a scientist, but the complexity is that they're using the egg white or in the blood of the immune system of the llama, which is very strong. And I noticed this already when I was keeping the llamas. They are never sick, by the way. So I was thinking about this in a very innocent way, you know. And I saw the scientist again and my friend, and I said, but why don't they use the egg white of the chicken? And he said, yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. So when we can bring the immune system of the llama, the egg white of the immune system of the llama into the egg, that could be a way to bring it to human. Years was passing. In the meantime, I was buying llamas for the birthday of my wife. So I'm facing in my garden for 40 llamas at this moment. But anyway, 4 months ago, 2 scientists stepped into my studio. And they say, we'd like to talk to you. And the 2 scientists are very brilliant scientists because they invent the regular flu vaccine. So these are not idiots. So Peters and Stalins are the two guys. So I started to talk to them, and so they said, yeah, can we do a presentation? I said, yeah, do a presentation. And they say, we think you're right. We think that the solution is the chicken. And I was like, okay, so tell me more. So they are trying to do the research that they will bring the immune system of the llama, the egg whites, via a plant into the egg of the chicken. And I was looking at it and I said, okay, this can be very interesting. Immediately I got another idea. I was inspired by it, and I very recently I was in Zimbabwe. I was in Zimbabwe working on another project, which is a project that I'm doing regarding children's rights, because I have different foundations. And the woman that I work there, she is from Zimbabwe. She likes to make an orphan house because she's an orphan herself, and she's trying to protect children, orphan children. She likes to make the Future of Hope, which is a center where children are coming for education, but not only to have education to protect themselves, but also she will give them education in how to survive in a way. And her name is Shido Govera. She's a brilliant woman on breeding mushrooms. So she has green fingers, like they said. And the mushroom is a very important plant. Well, I don't know if it is a plant, but anyway, it's yeah. So I was inspired in Zimbabwe also by these mushrooms. And then I hear the story that the immune system from the llama has to come into an egg via a plant. So I brought 1 month ago, very recently, the scientist, Shido, from Zimbabwe, and me on the same table. And I was saying, maybe the mushroom can be the bridge. So the scientists were looking and they say, maybe. It's not a bad idea. So, knowing this, I like to investigate this. And also they like to investigate it. And at the same time, I was also invited to go to Venice for next year, biennial, to look to a space. And when I was looking to the space, I said, okay, I think next year I like to bring a llama, a chicken, a mushroom house, and a lamb. And I think this can be a very strong project. And I think that what I'm making here, a little llama who died unfortunately when it was born, but has immunization, it has it. carry the egg yolk and having the projection of the plasma that Mr. Charles was making, I don't know. I think this is a first step in this project. And I make the little llama as a unicorn with the transparent horn. Because the unicorn is the one who breaks out of the shelf, is the one who brings inspiration, and is the one who can change things.